Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to all YouTubers and the YouTube community. I'm sitting here on this Saturday afternoon. You know, I've had a very busy day, actually. Oh, boy, let me turn that. I've had a very busy Saturday. First of all, I ran out of one medication that I take, and then I called my pharmacy and asked my pharmacy, did my doctor call in the prescription? The pharmacy told me, says, well, hold on, let me check. He went to check. No, my doctor didn't call it in, he said. And then he says, he says, what you need? You need something I said, well, I'm completely out, like tomorrow I won't have any, which really I was just thinking that he was just going to give me, enough to last me up until Monday. But I think he said my doctor called or something like that. And he says, we're closed at half a day on Saturday. I said, well, I can come to pick it up. And he said, you can? I said, yeah. I said, what time is it? Ready now? Like it was ready or something, And so he says, no. He says, give me till about 11 o'clock. I said, okay. And so just as I was getting ready to get ready, my sister had called, and I was talking to her. And I, told her I was getting ready to go to the pharmacy to pick up my medication. And so what I did, after I got through putting my clothes on, I just jumped on the old buzz around, and just to buzz right up over there. Only takes me like 2 minutes, not even probably to get there. But I was driving very slow and, looking at the neighborhood because I very seldom go down that way. And lo and behold, my prescription was ready. I still got my sister on the phone. And I told her it was such a beautiful, bright day outside. I had on my little jacket. I had on this top, but I had on some different pants. I put these pants on after I came home. And I said, such a beautiful day. Told her, why don't she come on outside? I tried to get her to come out, but I guess she just changed her mind. But anyway, I told her, said, it's so nice out. And so I said, I think I'm just going to ride up here to Wendy's and get myself a cup of coffee. And that's what I did. I was still talking to my sister. My sister's still on the phone. She's, we're still talking and, as we normally do. And so it gets to Wendy's. I see a lot of cars going through the drive-thru. As a matter of fact, cars are backed all the way up out, coming in like from the street. Like there ain't no room to drive up or something. And then I seen this guy, he came up there, because I'm still talking to my sister. I'm in no hurry, really, so I'm still talking to her. So this guy goes up to the door, the front door of Wendy's. And lo and behold, the door is locked. And he says, I don't think they're open yet. I said, what? 11, it's after 11 o'clock. By this time, it's got to be about 11:30 or something. And so then he goes around. There's a side door over there. So he goes around. I'm waiting on him because I'm letting him check out things whether he knows it or not so that I don't have to, okay? So he's checking it. He's checking it out. And so he goes around to the side. He said, it's locked too. And then I gets up out of my scooter. I gets off my scooter, and then I goes to the side door. And here comes a lady. A lady comes to the door, and she says, well, we're not really open or something like that. She says, 2 of us here. I had never been inside of this Wendy's, even though it's been there. I've been into the window before to buy coffee, but I've never actually gone inside of the Wendy's. So we goes in there, and the lady told us, me and this guy, the same guy that was, trying to get in through the front door. And so you got to order here. I'm like, order where? And then these, they got this menu there that's in, I guess it's a machine. I don't know, but you got to press what it is, the picture of what it is that you want. and you pay for it. You know, a lot of those are going around these days. I've seen those when I was traveling to North Carolina a couple of days ago. A couple of years ago. About 3 years ago. And you got to punch in what you want. I told this man, me and the man, you know, we sort of hanging together because he don't know either. I said, I don't know how to do it. And he said, I think you're supposed to punch what you want. I said, well, I want the croissant, the breakfast croissant, and a cup of coffee. That's all I want. My sister's still on the phone. I don't know if she knows what's going on or not. But you know, me and this guy, we hanging meantime in the between time. Me and him, we got something going on. Because he don't know what he's doing either. And so, I told the lady, I do not know how to do this. You know, just like I don't know how to work this do-it-yourself thing in the supermarkets. I don't know how to do that do-it-yourself either. Okay? And so, the lady comes over. And then I said, I want a breakfast sandwich. I want that croissant breakfast sandwich. And she says, well, we no longer serve that since breakfast is over or something. I go, whoa, I thought everybody served breakfast all day today. But she says, no. I said, okay, I did just have a cup of coffee. And then I told her I didn't know how to do it. And so she came over to the that register or whatever it is over there and did something. The other girl gave her come to find out, there's only 2 people working there this particular morning, and it was busy, believe me. But they had cars lined up. They had the inside doors. Like I said, both doors were locked. And the lady came to the door and says, I'm going to let y'all in. But she says, well, you know, these doors are locked because we only got 2 people working. So you get to lock the doors? You know, this is what I'm thinking to my head. And my little pea brain was saying, that's strange. They can lock the door because they only have 2 people in here. I wonder if the manager's around here anywhere. But of course, I'm not going to report anything to the manager because I have worked in a place where, you know, I've never worked in a fast food restaurant, but I have worked in an office, you know, at an answering service where people don't show up. There you go. Either you or another person is handling everything, you know, you're going nuts. But one thing about it, working at an answering service, what do? You handle those emergency calls first. Everybody else can wait. They got to wait. They got no choice. But in a case like this, I'm hungry. I want my breakfast. I came all the way from my house on my scooter to get a coffee and a croissant sandwich, as they call it. You know, a breakfast sandwich or something like that. Which I never had it before, but it darn sure sounded good. Croissant breakfast sandwich. Anyhow, me and the guy, we're still hanging around. We're lost. You know, he's lost. He must have been about my age, maybe give or take a year younger. He's lost too. Now, if one of them teenagers that came in here, they know what time it is. We don't know. I say somebody between in their teens, 20s, 30s, and 40s, possibly 50s. They might know, okay, what time it is, but I don't. I'm lost. I'm in a zone back yonder somewhere. But anyway, so the lady came over and she gave me my coffee. I said to myself, now, what do I do now? She didn't tell me that I got to go over there, you know, over there to pick up my coffee. I'm standing there and I'm bewildered. I'm wondering. I'm lost. I'm in the Wizard of Oz. I'm in the Land of Oz or something. Trying to find my way home. I saw a sign over there that said, pick up order. And then I get to over there. The other lady, she's working. I guess she's working the window. Because there's, like, keep in mind, there's only 2 people in there working. She's working the window for the drive-thru. And I see this cup of coffee sitting there. I said to myself, I wonder if that's my cup of coffee. Nobody told me. It's sitting there at the pickup window. And a cup of coffee is sitting there. So should I take this coffee and go? What should I do? Again, I'm bewildered. Oh my goodness. I'm scared because, I'm scared I might do the wrong thing. And so finally the lady, I guess she see me standing there. So she comes over and she gets the coffee. And she takes out some sugar, here's a little thing of sugar they give you now. I'm used to Dunkin' Donuts. I go to Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts mixes my stuff for me. This is sugar right here. Oh, shoot. Well, that was sugar. Some sugar was in this. Some smelled. Oh, brother. Made another mess for me to clean up. But anyway, this is the sugar. And this is the creamer. She gives that to you. Everything is on the side. She gave me like 4 of these. And that little thing of sugar. And she put, I think, a napkin or something in the bag. She put it, because I had to ask her for a bag. I said, may I have a bag? Because I'm thinking I'm in my scooter. The coffee's going to slosh around like it normally does when I order coffee and put it in my little basket there on the scooter. And so she gave me a bag. I said, thank you very much, with a smile, and left. And she went back to her window and went to work. She working hard for her money today, okay? And so I'm still talking to my sister. Well, my sister's still on the phone. I'm talking to her. She got the sound. We're still talking. And then when I get home and I open up this coffee, because they give it to you black. They don't mix it, like I said, like Dunkin' Donuts will mix your coffee for you. You just go and tell them you want a regular coffee, blah, blah, or you want it black, blah, blah, or whatever, whatever you want. That's what you order from Dunkin' Donuts. I get home and I open that cup of coffee. I could tell right away the coffee was weak. There was something wasn't right with this coffee. And now she gave me 4 of these, which normally I probably would have put 2 creamers in it. I put 3. I'm trying to make this coffee taste better. But the coffee was very weak. Sorriest cup of coffee I've had. I'm going to tell them the next time I go up there, too, how sorry that coffee was. After all that drama that I went through, I get a watered down cup of coffee. And then on top of that, I don't even know where the cup is. Let me see if I can find this cup so I can show you the cup. I just had a sub too, y'all, so I got but the sub came later. I've been eating out all day. I done spent all this money out there in the streets. Out there in these mean streets. This is how much coffee. You see where my thumb is? That's about how much coffee was left in that cup. It wasn't even the whole cup of coffee. I realized that some of it sloshed out in the bag, okay? But not that much. That's about how much it was, y'all, right there. Okay? Which is, if I had lived closer, I would have jumped right back on my old buzz around and buzzed right on back over there to Wendy's. I don't know if one of those had to be the manager, right? I think that one that was working at the drive-thru, she must have been the manager or something. But anyway, I said, wow. I said, I ain't never had I bought a cup of coffee. That's about the worst cup of coffee I think I've ever bought, except those cups of coffee that you can buy in a machine. You ever bought a cup of coffee out of a machine? Well, they usually taste horrible, like they've been in there for a week or something. This one would have been probably okay had they added, more coffee grinds or whatever, however they use it. If they had added more, what it seems like they did, the mixture, the coffee was not enough for the water. It was weak, very, very weak. As a matter of fact, it was real light. It was kind of light in color. I was very disappointed, and I'm going to let them know. So how y'all doing out there in the community on this beautiful Saturday afternoon? That's why I told my sister it's such a beautiful day out, and I have no place to go. Ain't that something? But anyway, I talked to her, and then I talked to my daughter for a little while, briefly, but she was in the grocery store when I called her. And who else did I talk to? Oh, I ordered me a sub. Oh, brother, I gotta complain about that, but I'm not gonna complain about that sub, y'all. I'm just gonna complain about the price. Man charged me $14.77 for a sub, a turkey sub. Wasn't even a hot sub. A turkey sub and a 2-liter Pepsi. $14.77. And I was talking to my daughter about it. I said, my goodness, a sub and a soda cost that much. I said, he ain't getting, I don't even have no money to give him no tip. I said, I don't even have enough change to give him because the only thing I had left was a $20 bill. And so my daughter said, well, don't give him no tip. He says, your tip must be in there already. This is what she said. I said to myself, because I looked on the menu. You know how you look on the menu online? When you look online, okay, the sub was $8.50 by itself. Now, I think the soda, it had to be maybe $3. You know, 2-liter in a place like that, $3 or $3.50 or something like that. Even if it costs $3, that's $11.50. If it costs $3.50, that's $12. Why is my bill $14.77? Somebody mind explaining that to me, Lucy? I'll tell you, I was outdone. But you know what? I still felt happy, and I'm still happy. But there's something wrong with that bread they sent me on that sub. I was eating the inside. I ate the turkey, the lettuce I can't hardly chew. But I ate the meat, the cheese, and the tomato. And I got a little bit over a half of a sub left. I'm going to have that for dinner, so I ain't got to worry about what am I going to eat for dinner. I know y'all tired of hearing me complain. But I had to share that with the YouTube community. Have a nice day, y'all. Bye-bye.